Oh man, I'm late to the Beatles party again. I wish I was invited to a Beatles party. Now that would have been cool, huh? Back in the day, Beatles are having a big record release party and you get invited to it. Show up and you can hobnob with all the big wigs from the 1960s British set, so to speak. Okay, seriously folks, I called this video late to the Beatles party because I'm showing you some things today that they're late. They're late. These are items that when they first came out, I hesitated. I said, I don't know. I'll get that eventually, or maybe I won't get it at all. Wasn't sure if I wanted it or not. Now, some of these items you're probably going to see them and go, what? You didn't want that? Well, what it is, folks, is there was a period of time, especially with Paul's archive series, the deluxe archive series, where I wasn't sure if I really wanted to collect them all because of the price of them, the expense. But then I found as time went by that if there's certain ones that if you got it right away, you could get it for a good price. And in some cases, if you waited, prices would come down. And in certain outlets, if you searched and hunted enough, you could get things for a third less and sometimes even more, depending on where you shopped. So that's what I did. I tried to be pretty frugal about it and wait till I could get pretty good deals on all these items and then pick them up. Now, I did not pick all these items up at once, and I certainly didn't do it recently. This is probably over a period of the last 5 or 6 months or so. But they're all items that have already been out for a while. Many of you people that have channels have already showed them. You got them right away in the mail the day they got released, and I didn't. I waited. I'm late to the Beatles party. But I have them now, so I thought I'd just go through them quick and show you these items, the gathering of items over the last 5 or 6 months that I thought you'd enjoy seeing that I finally got. Okay? So I'm late, but for your enjoyment, I figured I'd show them. So, the first thing I want to show you is this. I finally got off my duff and got the Imagine John and Yoko book. Okay? The nice, thick book here. I like the clouds and the sky color on the side of it. And here's the back. And again, I'm not going to go through every one of these, folks. But when this first came out, I was just like, do I really want that? Do I really need it? I wasn't sure. It was a little pricey at the time. But I waited. And lo and behold, I was able to get it for a pretty good deal. So that's what I did. Not nearly as expensive as it was when it first came out. But I said, finally, I'm going to get it. So I got the John and Yoko Imagine book. And I have to say, I must say, folks, it's an excellent book. There's a lot of great stuff in here, a lot of detail that you can't get anywhere else. That's all right compiled in this book here. So I'm happy to have that finally. And along with that, around the same time that I got that book, I finally, and I know I'm really late on this, folks, I finally got this. I had the smaller CD version of this where you got the main album redone and plus the outtakes. But I finally broke down, folks. When I found this somewhere very, very inexpensive, I broke down and got it. And I wasn't going to get it at first because I just wasn't sure, folks. It seemed like a lot of redundancy on here. You know, you're getting a lot of this Blu-ray stuff and a lot of the stuff on the CDs I had in other formats and things. And yes, there is a lot of new stuff I've never had on here, but I just decided to finally get it because the price was right. And again, I'll just show you, there's the box. And again, I'm not going to go through every one of these things. It would take too long. And here's the slipcase, similar to the box with the CDs and DVDs in there. You've seen all this before. Okay, and then you get a small book, less material that's in the big Imagine book, but it's still, you know, nice nonetheless. Nice to have it as part of the package. A couple of subtle differences in this book here and there from the other one, and you certainly get more material in the other book. But why not? I said if the price was good, it was cheap, I finally got it. So put that away here. Okay, moving away from John and on to Paul. This has been out a while, but I really got a good price on this, folks. This is the most recent one I got. I found this very, very inexpensive, and I got to tell you, it was a good deal. I wasn't going to get this one at first, And if you've watched my channel for any period of time, you know I have several of the McCartney Archive editions. But I never had them all. I never felt this strong desire to get them all. But now that I have a good majority of them, I figure, why not? I'm going to continue with the collection. As he puts out new ones, I'm going to do my best to keep up with it and get them. So there you go. So I had to do some backlogging and get some of the ones I never had. And I didn't want to spend a fortune on them. And I know sometimes they can be expensive. So I finally found this one, Wings at the Speed of Sound, with the inserts in there. I don't want the inserts to fall out, but you get some nice pictures and things. Nice inserts, stickers and stuff. And then all the CDs are in the back here. Okay. So that's that one. I finally got Pipes of Peace. This one I got a couple of months ago, I think. Again, very nice set. Again, with the inserts. Really, really attractive set. Not the best album. I'm going to still stand by that. It's not my favorite Paul album by a long shot, but as part of the collection, I'm happy to have it. I keep the inner papers, but there's the CDs and stuff inside. All right. A nice book about the Pipes of Peace video with an embossed like badge or medal on the front, I should say, all about the video. Making Pipes of Peace, which very, very good, intriguing essay with this about how they made the video and what went into it. It's fabulous, fabulous stuff. And then you get a nice book embossed with photos of Paul and all kinds of cool stuff. Making Say, 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 working with George Martin. Just a great, great book. I know I'm kind of going through these quick, folks, but I got a few to show you. So I finally got the Tug of War one. This one I was really surprised the price I got it for. It can be very expensive in certain outlets to get this now because it's been out so long. It has Tug of War embossed down here, if you can see that. But I was able to find it for kind of an out-of-the-way outlet, and it was pretty inexpensive. Again, slip box with all the inserts. Okay. This is the CD folder, I believe. Yes. Okay. With the DVD and the audio. Very nice book. Paul and Stevie on the cover. And all kinds of cool stuff in here. Handwritten lyrics. Pictures. All right. And then another nice book. You get this little picture Paul you can take out. It's inserted in there. And again, all kinds of cool stuff about the making of the album. Pictures of Paul, the cover design, Take It Away video, pictures of Ringo. Just a great, great, great book. Okay. All right, so that's Tug of War. So, caught up on two older ones, and, well, Wings at the Speed of Sound's been out quite a while, too. And then I did finally break down. They've been out, they're probably the most recent two. They've been out, I think, a couple of years now. Am I wrong on that? But I wasn't going to get this one, but I finally got Wildlife. Finally broke down and got it. Wasn't going to do it, but I did it. Again, you get all the nice inserts in the box. Beautiful package with Wildlife. Again, not one of Paul's most popular albums, but they really did a bang-up job. There's stuff inside. There's another picture there. And you get a portfolio book. I really don't want to take it all apart, like I said, with time constraints, but you get all kinds of cool stuff in here. Linda McCartney notebook, some Polaroids, an invitation to a party. So that's very nice. And then you get the book itself, which is almost like cloth bound, like a yearbook almost. Nice picture there. Nice picture Paul in the back. And then you get all the beautiful, beautiful essays about the album itself, the making of it, all the details you need. All right, do my best here. It's just so much to this these packages, folks. But it's beautiful, beautiful set. Nice stuff. Okay, so that's Wildlife. And last but not least, and this one, I didn't have to twist my arm too much to get this one. This was the most expensive one out of everything I've gotten. And I didn't overpay for it, but I probably paid what it was when it first came out. And that's Rose Speedway. I had to get this one, folks. I love the Rose Speedway double album that was released. It really put it over the top for me as what wonderful music was on this album. The Rose Speedway album is okay, it's good, but it was never in my top echelon Paul albums. But when they released that proposed double LP of this album, I'm sorry, that just knocked me out. It's just such a great release, and it really gave me a new appreciation for this album and its material. So I had to get the box set. Yeah, very thick box set, very big edition in this one, and you get a lot of neat stuff with it. Here's the CD folder and DVD, and there goes the paper. We'll get that later. Wings Over Morocco portfolio book. All kinds of great pictures of them in Morocco. Paul. Great stuff. Paul getting a shave. Just great material. A lot of the photos done by Linda. Many of them taken by Linda. And then you get a Bruce McMouse Show folder, which I'm not going to open, but it's the Bruce McMouse Show, all the sketches and the DVD and stuff. And then a beautiful book with essays about Rose Speedway. All right, like again, yearbook style. Great pictures of Paul and the band, Linda and the kids. All right. Denny. I'll try to do my best here to give you just a taste. The cover, alternate cover shots. Design of the cover. Inserts, handwritten lyrics inserted. You see you got pictures of wings inserted, little goodies. Very nice addition. Wings Over Europe. Great, well put together material, folks. Okay, so that's it. 12, 13 minutes later. But I just wanted to catch you up, folks, on some things I've gotten recently that I really love. Thanks and take care. Bless you all. Bye-bye.